Lightning 02012 here. I'm updating an earlier video about how to transfer music from your computer to your phone using your micro SD card. So, and I'm also going to add on to this video USB transfer, file transfer using Android phones. If you do not have an Android or a Droid phone, you will not be able to use this tutorial to do the file transfer part, but you will still be able to do the micro SD card part. So let's get started. So for the micro SD card, if you bought yours in a pack, your pack should came with a micro SD card, which is a small. Right, this is the actual card, and this is the adapter, which, as you can see, it says adapter. You might have gotten this when you bought your micro SD card. To connect this to your computer, the small little black rectangle plugs into this slot here, which they're all pretty much standard like this. After you plug that into here, make sure this little gray box sliding thing up here, you might not be able to see it, I'm not sure. Make sure it's not down here, make sure it's up here, or the opposite of where your lock says it, because if it is in lock, it will not copy. So I'm going to show you guys what happens when it's locked, which mine isn't, so I'm locking mine right now. Plugging that in. Nowadays, most computers come with an adapter that takes this type of plug, not this. Some of them do, some of them don't for this, but this slot comes standard now. At least I think it does. So I just plugged it in. I have locked my SD card to show you guys that it will not copy if it's locked. And it will copy. Surprised about that. But yeah, guessing mine doesn't lock at all. If you get one that does lock, make sure it's not locked. But the way to copy your music to your micro SD card is just to click and drag. Let this say copy to music. Now this comes up for me because I already had this on my micro SD card, so I'm not going to copy it. But you shouldn't have a problem. You should have something that comes up and says copying files to whatever else it says, and it'll have a process, and that's how you copy your music to your micro SD card for your phone. Now this is the part that if you don't have an Android phone, it will not work, because these are the steps for an Android on how to file transfer with a file transfer cord. What you're going to do is you're going to plug your file transfer cord into your phone and your computer. When that is done, you should have something that comes up on your phone if you're using Android that says connect to PC, and it has a thing that says choose connection type. There's going to be 4 things. It's going to say charge only, HTC sync, and disk drive. Click disk drive. There's also another one, but you don't need to worry about that. So, and then click done. So it's gonna say it's a disk drive. Your computer should recognize it as a disk drive, as mine just did. If that doesn't come up, the autoplay, which it's called, the box that pops up when you first plug it, go to Start, Computer, and it should be right there, or whatever it's called. My removable disk G is my phone, but you could have it named something else. So, and then there should be a few files. Look for one that has to deal with music, like media, video, MP3, something like that. Mine has MP3 as the folder, so I'm going to click the song and drag it in to my folder. I'm going to refresh the folder, see if it adds the, no it doesn't. I was seeing if it added the folder automatically with the artist, or it's just going to leave the song there. But it's just going to leave the song there. So you can put it into a folder by clicking new folder. Your phone will still recognize it, but I just agree with just throwing it in there. Go ahead and exit out. Unplug the file transfer cord away from your phone. Unplug it from your phone. Go to your music app on your phone, and it should be copied there. Which mine didn't copy. Okay, I found it. It got it was in an area. I was in an area on my music app that didn't show that song. So if you click it, it still plays. It works, as you can hear. But that's how you transfer your music to your phone. And that's about it.